G'day everybody, Alabar Jones here. Welcome back to the show. Congratulations on making it to 2025, the new year where so much is on offer, so much is going to happen. How many crossroads for civilization are we at? I get the feeling we're going to see some interesting stuff this year, so hold on to your hats. Things are going to change in ways that we could never have predicted. Now, I left 2024 on a cliffhanger telling you that we were going to offer a portal to Demonkind to get the hell off our planet. And after our little intro, I might tell you all about it.
I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
So how did we do? Well, it was a long discussion. Our mission was a very, very long discussion because there was a lot of negotiation within our team as to exactly what we would offer to Demonkind. Because there was a lot of wow, I've got the awesomest hair. My hair is just doing something so awesome. Yeah, come on here, be good, look good, make me look good. We're working together on this, right? So there's a lot of negotiation between our team members about exactly how we should treat Demonkind, and what we should exactly offer them. Now, getting a portal off world is one thing. Where's it going? Who are we foisting these terrible people on? We're sending all of these criminals to where? And how are they going to put up with them? Now, and funnily enough, the planet that put up its hand the star that put up its hand was Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse was willing to accept all of these monsters. Why? Well, because one of the conditions was that we would get 40 hours of attention from our team. Our team would deploy 40 hours of mission work in Betelgeuse. And Betelgeuse has recently already gone through their great reset, and they're hoping that our team could peel it back. Now, I thought it was a good deal. The rest of our team complained, so Betelgeuse offered us 25 hours, and we still didn't take the offer. Why? Well, because I wasn't in the mood to give the demons a fair deal at all. I thought we could send them to somewhere where their destruction was imminent anyway. And I do this on a daily basis. In my personal practice, I'm speaking to demons basically every day. And what I offer them is death or transport. And death or transport, I don't tell them where they're going. And usually I just send them to about 50 kilometers from the surface of the sun, and the sun will fry them to a crisp and turn them back into space dust. But offering them that survival, that, you get one more minute to live, I don't even they think they're going to another human. They think they're going to go bother somebody else. I don't think it's ethical to allow that to happen. But also our team talked about the ethics of offering them death or veiled death. And that was a long, dramatic conversation. But it is what it is, I've been getting away with offering them veiled death for a very long time. But instead, our team thought that the Demonkind might come back with a breach of contract statement, or that we fooled them, and then there's a whole new drama to deal with, and all the fun that entails. But yeah, so what the end solution was that we put 65% of Demonkind onto a train that would take 10,000 years to arrive at Betelgeuse. So they'll all starve to death by the time they get there. So long to figure that one out, to get to that point where something we could all agree on. But we did it. It took us about an hour to enact that, to put them all onto carriages and cargo them off to the Never Never. And I guess that these demons sort of kind of knew that this was going to happen. They didn't. I don't know if they really expected a fair deal from me, because my reputation is that nobody survives contact with me. Sorry, none of demonkind survived contact with me, so I don't know why they were saying yes, unless you put it into a greater context of what we've been doing with demonkind. Now, to explain it this way, there are 11 different ways that I'm aware of that demons penetrate the human body. And this group of demons that we're talking about is the biggest troublemakers of the lot, and they're the most organized. They're the best integrated with the collaborators or the Satanists. Those guys are they are the most effective group of demons. They're the ones who create the most trouble. They're the ones who direct human affairs most directly. And they watched us call in Lucifer and Moloch and Baal, I think it was, watched us call in all of their contracts and snuff out some of their leadership, and that scared the bejesus out of them. And so from the top down, we were starting to eliminate all of demonkind. And also from the bottom up, you see, in my conversation with Addiction, which I published a little while ago, Addiction and I were getting mouthy with each other, and Addiction threatened me and says, look how many demons we have, and showed me a football stadium where every seat was covered by a demonic butt. And what she didn't realize she'd done is deliver me the list that I was looking for, the list of demonkind. And so our recent graduates from the last class, we call them cadets, I was coordinating them. So we were starting with all of the demons that have only 15 minions, the smallest ones. And so then we'd get the procedure going where the cadets would then grab, capture, and go through the procedure to exterminate that breed of demon. And then there'd be one less seat. And so we were doing that just so these guys can get used to the kind of combat, the kind of decisive one-sided combat that we're getting really good at, that we're mastering. And so those guys were starting to eliminate demonkind from the bottom up. And so we were starting to work on demons who had 8,000 to 10,000 minions, and all of the ones with fewer had previously been eliminated. And so what you have is like our team took out 20% of demonkind, and then of that, 65% went on the train to the train of death to Betelgeuse, which leaves us with 15% who are here to stick it out to the bitter end. Now, we had a bit of a break over the New Year and Christmas, because believe it or not, running a magical revolution on the astral planes is a little bit taxing. Takes a bit out of you. So we all could all use a break. And now we're going to go back, and on Monday we're going to discuss our priorities for the year. But eliminating that remaining 15% is going to be crucial, or very high on our agenda, to say the minimum. Now, what this will do is it will disempower their collaborators or the Illuminati quite severely, because their demonic allies, the ones that they're used to using, will not be there. I'm going to campaign within the group very strongly for the resolution of the karma cycle, because it's manufactured and it's bullshit. And anyway, there'll be more videos coming about the karma cycle and our progress in resolving some very hideous kinks that are in that. And the third But this still leaves a whole bunch of what I'm calling wilderness demons, or demons who are less organized, more individually operational, more self-oriented, yet still feeding on human misery. And of the 11 types that affect people, 2 of them I've described the elimination of. There'll be 2 more kinds that we'll be eliminating in our campaign to resolve reincarnation and all of the shenanigans there. And then we'll have to come up with a stratagem to start eliminating the remaining 7 types that impact humanity. So it's a massive victory in that this has never happened on any planet that has been infected in this way, ever. Like, this doesn't happen. The things that our group are doing are unheard of across the galaxy. So rare is our work that we're actually being reached out to from a handful of rebels on the run, you might call it, who are feeding us intel, and there'll be videos there. The best one, the one I'm really looking forward to publishing, is about the Tagetans. The Tagetans who are not here on Earth, but the Tagetans who are in the wilderness in Tegeta. So the 15-minute cities project seems to have been implemented on Tegeta, and those who are living outside of those 15-minute cities are reaching out to us and explaining things to us that they learned the hard way, as it turns out. We're doing very, very well. I'm not very worried about anything. Our stratagems for limiting the expansion of the AI, and if you haven't seen my video, the conspiracy theory to end all conspiracy theories, Dan, I suggest you watch that. That's actually the name and face of our enemy. And there'll be some interviews coming up this year with people who've reached the same conclusions through different methodologies. I'm quite looking forward to sharing that with you. But yeah, our goal of eliminating demon kind for 2024 was not a complete success, but we only eliminated 80 to 85% of them. And it will, in less than a month, we'll crush the remainder of all of the demons who are named, the ones who the Illuminati integrate with and manipulate our reality through. We've discovered the face of our enemy. We've eliminated Lucifer. And Satan is a different kind of being, as so described in the conspiracy theory video. I'm incredibly optimistic for how things move forward. Our campaign on the reincarnation cycle will also constitutes a large percentage of the clip-off, or the crowd that the dark side has placed over the earth. And by eliminating that, it'll really, it's kind of like they've got a fist around the earth and we're just prying them up one finger at a time. And so with demon kind on the back foot, with the reincarnation cycle squarely in our sights, I'm certain that the clip-off can be removed. And and we'll also be looking for, I'm going to campaign because I really want that to happen. I think that that's one of the keys to getting the clip-off off the planet. Or the, they talked about the split. It's just 2 attempts at reality, and one's introduced to clip-off. Once it's taken away, we'll be left with no good and evil, just natural good world that we want to live, that everybody wishes they lived on. Yeah, I'm rambling a bit, but I know that lots and lots of good things are going to come. We're also, at the end of January, we're also releasing ourselves as a faction, as a group, as having a group name, so that our future, so that this can be a legacy for humanity and the group itself is not just based on me, because it's getting big enough that I don't need to control every factor of it. Anyway, more about that later. We're getting big enough to call ourselves a faction, and I'm quite excited by that. I really am. So, like and subscribe to the video and all of that sort of jazz. I should also tell you that I have a course coming up. We start on the 28th of January. If you want to be part of that course, and put your email into my website, alabarjones.com, and then you'll be invited through the email autoresponder. Yeah, seats are selling fast. As it turns out, training people to be good, strong, powerful wizards who are part of a group making an impact on the earth has turned out to be pretty popular. So jump on board before it's full. Yep. My love to you all, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.
I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.